Welcome back to Heart and Soul TV. Time to take on a sad but very real problem plaguing America: homelessness.
Yeah, very sad indeed. But take a look at these stats. On any given night in the U.S., anywhere from 700,000 to 2 million people are homeless. 44% are single men, 13% are single women, 36% are families with children, and 7% are unaccompanied minors. Yeah, and as for the race breakdown, 50% of African Americans are homeless, 35% white, and 12% Hispanic. And we see people living on the streets all the time. Some people pass them by, others give them food or change. But what's the best way to help? We're bringing in a woman who's made helping the homeless her mission in life, and I'm so excited to talk to her. Please welcome Letitia Calhoun-Smith, founder of Where Are You? Welcome, lady. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Happy holidays. So since we're talking about the holidays and people giving back, let's talk about your Where Are You outreach program. Tell us a little bit about it.
Where Are You Outreach is an organization that was founded by myself. I was homeless myself, living in my car, and there was a revelation that I got during the process of staying in my car. There were some words that were spoken to me, and I created a song for the homeless called Where Are You? And so with that song, it launched a homeless organization where I would go out and serve the homeless, get them connected to shelters and other organizations that will be willing to serve them and get them back on their feet. So.
That's amazing. Now, let's start with the smaller picture before we go broad. So, you know, we see homeless people, and many people pass them on the street. Others, give them money, give them food. But what do you suggest people do?
Well, of course, that always helps them, especially if you're not willing to go further than that. If you're wanting to get involved, of course, taking that person, maybe helping them find a place to stay as well as looking for employment, because a lot of those people do try to work. However, because of their hygiene or because of their the way they appear, someone is not going to hire them. They don't necessarily look the part, so they're not qualified physically to take on a job. So if you're not actually willing to get involved with that person on your own, to take them yourself, to either put them in a shelter or connect them with someone that can help them, that's really all you can start with, is by serving them, by bringing food, clothing, whatever provision that you would like to do to serve that particular person. But it starts with them individually.
And Letitia, I know just because, you said you were homeless, so you understand, I guess, this whole world, because it is different from most people. Is there a way to differentiate between the people that really do need food or money and the ones that maybe aren't? Because I know that's a big reason a lot of people don't give to people on the street, is because they're like, I don't know what they're going to do with that. Maybe this is their occupation and they're just pretending. So is there a way to decipher between the two?
Actually, no, there's not. You have to just decide in your mind and be free with your own conscience. It's okay for you to go ahead and give to that person. You cannot be concerned about what that person does with the money. You really are not going to follow that person anyway to find out what they're going to do. So my thought process is just give it to them. That's my thought process, because I've been there.
Yeah, and you just need when you need it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And they're not working. I mean, that is their job, to stand on the street and ask for money, because more than likely they cannot get a job.
I'm glad you said that, because I think that brings a lot of people back into perspective, that who cares if, they may be using it for the wrong reasons. At least you can know in your heart that you tried to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Now, many communities offer shelters that help the homeless, but what would you say is the percentage between those who really take that help and those who don't?
Well, a lot of the shelters, the problem is when you become homeless, it's not necessarily because you want to be homeless. There may be a situation where you lost your job, or there may be a family member that has died. And so sometimes a shelter seems confined, and you're with others that you have no idea who they are. So it's hard for you to go to a shelter because you're feeling like you're around a bunch of strangers, and you were put in that position, so you're uncomfortable with that. However, I would say approximately 75% of the homeless take advantage of shelters, and then there's about 25% that just will not, just because they're not comfortable with it. They would rather be on the street.
So real quick for our viewers, is there any way that Heart and Soul viewers can get involved in their specific communities to help out, that first step that they can take?
Yes, Heart and Soul women can connect with one another. You can start drives at your jobs, at your churches, or any organization that you're with. Just say, let's everybody start collecting blankets. Let's everybody start collecting items and take it down to the shelters. You can volunteer at a shelter, get connected with Salvation Armies or Goodwills who provide for the shelter. So first of all, is just starting with yourself. You can say, today, I'm going to start collecting these items, going to the dollar store, picking up items here and there, because they are in need of just the daily provisions. So anything helps them.
That's
Really great
amazing.
info. Thank you, Letitia.
Well, for more information, you can go to her Facebook page. You see it right there on your screen.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, you know, you guys can also give back with actually gift purchases. How good is that? 2 for 1. Of course, you can always make a contribution to your loved one's charity of choice in their name, but there are plenty of organizations and charities that sell products that you can give, and the proceeds go to the charity, and your peeps have something to unwrap at the same time.
All right, so we have a few examples for you. The first one is St. Jude Online Gift Shop that donates a very large percentage of their proceeds to the charity St. Jude, and it's actually the leading way the world understands, treats and defeats childhood cancer and other deadly diseases, especially during the holidays, because, you know, who doesn't want to help St. Jude's and
they're
all of those
great
kids with cancer?
organization. Yeah.
They provide their services for free.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a great thing to help them out. Another one is, you know, a new pair of Toms. Have you heard about this?
Love these shoes.
So yeah, you know, they donate a pair of their shoes to people in developing nations for every pair purchased. And they do the same with their sunglasses. And those shoes are actually really comfy, and they're, you know, a great cause.
And they're cute.
Yeah, they really are. Another one, you know, for traditional gifts, you can go to visit red.org, and you can find here some tablet accessories, designer clothing, music, furnishings, electronics, and much more. Now, these name brand companies and designers have partnered with Red to split their profits, and 100% of what Red gain goes directly into the HIV/AIDS work in Africa. So that's pretty amazing work right there. Or if you have a pet lover on the gift-giving list, check out wag.com. They sell everything from coffee mugs to tote bags to gifts for your little pets. And with 50% of the profits going to animal charities, you'll know that your money is going to an organization in need for the coming year.
I gotta get the pets involved too. They matter. They're family.
They're definitely a part of the family.
But we got more gift-giving possibilities for you because it's what? Favorite Things Friday. It's my favorite part. We get to talk about my favorite thing for the week, and mine is faux fur. Yes, I have been Googling my butt off trying to find a gorgeous faux fur jacket for New Year's because I have 3 dresses to wear it with. Just saying. And now they're popping up in my Google ads. Like, you know, every time you like something, they are all over the place.
Yeah, faux fur is loving Morgan right now.
Yes, we're friends. I love these things. They come in every color and print you could possibly imagine. Different styles and lengths to go with whatever you're rocking. Maybe a dress, maybe some denim, maybe some pleather tights, my favorite. And they're PETA friendly. You don't have to feel bad. You didn't skin any animals. It's fake fur. And it works if it's cold where you are, but if it's warm where you are, it's really cool too because you can just wear it to the party and then take it off once you get inside.
No, they're
Still
fabulous. All right, well, my favorite thing is Ron Burgundy's new book, Let Me Off at the Top. It's my absolute favorite thing right now, and it's hysterical.
This is a very important book from an important man. I was the #1 news anchor in all of San Diego. My name is Ron Burgundy, and what you have in your hands is a very big deal. It's my life.
All right, it's just candid and raw. It's a confessional about Ron Burgundy's life, and it's just really funny writing, and I love humor. So
and I love
great
Anchorman
gift.
anyway. Hilarious.
All right, well, universal favorite thing, all those delicious holiday drinks, but let's face it, they're not low-cal.
Yeah, low-cal drinks coming up next. We got a mixologist in the house. Stay tuned.